Hi, I'm Sonia from A Couple Cooks. Here's how to make the best mac and cheese. Now, this mac and cheese has everything you'd want in a classic mac and cheese. A crispy, crunchy topping, super smooth, creamy sauce. We're using smoked Gouda cheese to get a little smoky flavor. Today, we're teaming up with Aldi to bring you this smoked Gouda mac and cheese recipe. We got all of our ingredients at Aldi, and it's a fantastic place to get super high quality ingredients at really affordable prices. So we're gonna start with that crunchy topping. We'll get it out of the way so we can spend most of our energy on the cheese sauce later. So for the topping, we're using sourdough bread. I'm gonna take 2 slices of this bread and toast it up. You can use a broiler, a toaster oven, a toaster, whatever method you'd like. Get those really toasty and golden brown. To make these breadcrumbs, it's super easy. All you do is tear your toast into a few pieces and whiz it up in a food processor. When the bread is mostly crumbled up, we'll add our spices. We're using an 1/8 teaspoon of mustard powder, thyme, and kosher salt. Now it's time to cook the pasta. Now for mac and cheese, we love to use something outside the standard elbow macaroni. So sometimes we use shells or penne or rotini, anything that's a little bit different to shake it up. Now a few tips on how to cook pasta perfectly to al dente. First of all, fill your pot with a lot of water. You don't want your pasta to be crowded when it's boiling. And secondly, liberally salt that water. Now a lot of people think that means just a sprinkle of salt, but you can put up to a tablespoon of kosher salt in a big pot of water. Don't worry, your pasta is not going to absorb all of it, but it will absorb just enough so that it tastes salty when you're done cooking it. Now, how to cook pasta to al dente. Al dente is cooked through but still a bit firm inside, so it has that nice bite. It's not rubbery. In order to cook pasta to al dente, look at the instructions on your box or bag of pasta and then start checking a few minutes before that. And you want to taste your pasta and see if it tastes tender but still a little bit firm. All right, our pasta is cooking. Now it's time to make that smoky Gouda cheese sauce. And this part goes quickly, so we recommend getting all of your ingredients measured out and prepped beforehand, starting with grating that smoked Gouda cheese. All right, it's time to move on to that cheese sauce. And for the sauce, we're actually using a pan from Aldi as well. We love that you can get both cookware and ingredients in the same place. Right now I am melting the butter, and as soon as that is melted, which it looks like it is, I'll add in the flour. This is a classic method called making a roux. So we're using flour and butter to create a sauce. We'll heat that up until it turns golden brown, and then I'll start whisking in the milk. All right, you can see it has just started to turn a golden brown. It is time to add our milk, and we're gonna just add a little bit at a time and then whisk until it's fully incorporated and smooth, and add a little bit more. So turn down your heat and start to add that milk. Make sure to get it as smooth as possible before you add in more milk. That is how you get a perfectly smooth sauce. And now we're gonna add in the onion powder, garlic powder, and salt, and heat it for a few minutes until those incorporate and it thickens just a little bit. All right, this smells so good, and it is time to add that Gouda cheese. Just do it gradually in handfuls, and you'll notice it gets very, very thick and sticky, but that's okay. We're gonna smooth it all out with a little bit of milk when we're done. We're adding 1 more cup of milk to thin it out, and then we are done. Now just pour that cheese sauce over the noodles in a 9x13 pan and stir it in. It smells amazing, it looks good, and you can even hear that it is so delicious. Now just finish it off with the breadcrumbs. We're gonna finish it off under the broiler until the breadcrumbs are lightly browned. Make sure to keep an eye on it because this part goes fast. There you have it, the best mac and cheese ever, starring that smoky Gouda cheese, those toasty sourdough breadcrumbs, and a homemade roux cheese sauce. Your friends and family will not believe you made this at home. They will ask for the recipe right away because that's what our friends did, so send them our way. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this recipe, let us know in the comments below. And if you're looking for more recipes and inspiration, head over to our website, acouplecooks.com.